Okay, for episode 2 we will start bringing the stuff. So, let's go with my favorite role, fitness coaches. So, fitness and motivation. Andolini, very good for my team. Not highest adaptability, but he has also level of discipline, determination, so let's try to secure him. I don't care so much for his wage, I will give him 3k. Done. And this one also 19 fitness. Excellent. I agree. They are doing the best, Manchester City. Last year they won the titles in all categories, from 6 years old to main team. They are the best organized club, of course. Okay, fitness I done. Let's go the next one, defending. Oh, Mario Yepes, manager. You see, he is not interested to come as coach. Let's reduce motivation slightly. Alan Russell is the guy what I prefer to sign as set piece coach, or the guy in charge of set pieces. And most of the time I'm failing to get him because he always go to big teams. So defense coach I cannot find for now. Mark Bowen, good adaptability, good level of discipline, 17 defending. But he has the club, I need to pay and I don't want to pay. I mean, if you can't find with high motivation, you can lower motivation and then you can look for more determination and the level of discipline. Sol Campbell, we are in Spain. Okay, so for defense coach we will need to wait. And let me now see attacking. Oh, there are some options. So immediately I will just go to 15. This one 16. Nuno is very good, I mean 19 attacking. So we secure him. Okay, let's see now the technical. (18) technical, good motivation, good determination, little bit discipline. I can reduce this one for 14. Bergkamp is 20, but level of discipline is very low. But I like the Bergkamp as player, so taking him in. My mic, you cannot hear me. Okay, now this one is done. And let me just check for set pieces. Okay, I will try to get him. As I said, very hard to get. I will give him maximum. And the last spot is of course my assistant manager. Shit low adaptability. Oh, look this fucking guy. I think I was using him in some of my saves. I mean, 20 motivation. I mean, he has a bad judging player ability, so when but I'm not using quick pick for picking the players. I just started, this is the second episode. I didn't do nothing so much. Probably will be on the YouTube. I will actually take him. And also he's 4-4-2. My Hrstić I will skip in this save. As I said, you need to download my stuff shortlist. I have all the best stuffs around. Okay, assistant manager, 2 years. Need to pay 75k, not big deal. 5.7. Done. So the stuff is basically done, all except I think defense coach. And then what else what we can do? Is it possible to increase amount of coaches? No, not for now. Not for now. Okay. These boys are on the transfer list. Can I see if anybody wants him? No. Not like this. Nobody is wanted. So, okay, let's go to my short list. We will go pick Spanish. And then we will go now position by position. So let's start with the goalkeeper. Okay. So these are the Spanish goalkeepers what I have on my short list. That means they are good. For example, this guy is very good. And he is very often on loan because he's a backup to Unai Simon. But he's also expensive. So I don't want to spend money, as I said, I will try to get De Gea. I never have him, but first let's see if he wants to come. You see, he doesn't want to join us. So for now, but you see, I will put him on my short list. Maybe later on he will change his mind. He will go there. Because if I cannot find the Spanish what I like, we will go and check my other nationalities. Regarding the other goalkeepers, this guy is not for sale. Let's see if I click transfer. Only De Gea loan. Loan actually 2. Canizares. Not the greatest average goalkeeper. Astralaga shit. So regarding the goalkeepers in the Spain, nada. Regarding the attributes for the goalkeepers, I already showed to you, but I can show again. This is what I prefer. I think this is more or less this one. I mean, there are a few others ones, but this is the, let's say, basic one. Okay, if I go outside of Spain, and I lower everything 14, you can see some names from my shortlist popping up. Is anybody interested on transfer? Nobody. Alone, nobody. If I lower everything to 13, there are of course more names. But they are not the goalkeepers what I like. So, well, that will be between De Gea and Canizares. Because I will not have enough money to buy the goalkeeper what I like. And young one, really young one, I will try to avoid to get. I will get goalkeeper in season 2. So goalkeeper's nothing. Let's go to the left backs. Regarding the left backs, what I want from the left backs, I want the classic is these 4 ones. Speed, work rate, crossing. If you put everything 14, these are the names. These are the some names. I mean, my current goalkeeper is 5 million, so if I can sell him, he can go. If not, he will stay. As I said, I need to collect the money. So these are the Spanish left back who can cross, who can run. Then you can also add, I don't know, determination. I like also tackling, if possible. To do defensive job tackling, and also if they have, I like also stamina and dribbling. Okay, now I need to reduce. What I will reduce? I will reduce tackling to 13, stamina to 13, determination to 13, and dribbling. So as you can see, these are some certain names what are not so bad. But this guy, for example, he just joined. Can I get any of them? Loan, transfer, no. That means I need to lower everything for 1 and check. Check one by one. Pum, 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 pum. Who is really good with crossing? Sergio Gomez from Manchester City. So what is his issue? He cannot tackle. That means defending is very bad. That means he's more wing back than full back. He has very good corners. So now the question is, do you want to have defender who cannot defend nothing? In Spain maybe you can even play it, it's not the Premiership, but I don't like it. So from all these Spanish guys, I don't like any of them. I mean, the players what I like are just too expensive. I mean, I personally do not suggest you take him. This guy is on the free. You see, he's more, he can be good backup, but I have that guy who came from the Leverkusen as backup, so I will need to look for different left back. So this one's nothing. Let's see the right backs. Now actually what I can do, I can put this filter and then look for other nationalities also. If I put everything 13 and then I increase speed and the work rate, which names I will get? And I will remove Spanish nationalities. So here are some certain names. Is there any cheap option? Who is interested for transfer? Nobody. I have 1 million and I need 10 players. No, Cardona I'm selling. Why I'm selling him? No, I don't have Cardona, I have Benito. I don't have Cardona. At least I don't have in this database, I don't know. Maybe he left the club or something. But I didn't see that player. Okay, if I want to reduce more some things, what I can reduce dribbling to 12. Anybody else I can get? Conan is already there on loan. Nothing. So there are not so many options, at least not for now. For the left back. And let's see for the right back. For the right back, I have more options. Who is interested for loan? Nothing. So from the right backs, there is no any Spanish, but there is Portuguese, what I like. And I'm big fan of this guy. Now let me see if there is any possibility to buy. He has 13 million release clause. I'm adding it on my short list. Costinha from Rio Ave. You see, good tackling 16. Jumping is not the greatest from Rio Ave. You see, we can buy this player very cheap. And his wage is very low. So, is he meta defender? No. But for season 1, he is not so bad. And he is Portuguese, so he will not have issue to adapt. Problem is, as I said, he is not top player, but decent one. And I have Araujo, so we will see about him. Not the player what I want to spend a lot. Okay, now let's see the central defenders. Acceleration, pace, jumping, strength, heading, marking, tackling, anticipation, concentration, positioning. Let's see everything 13. Everything 13. So you can see there are some certain names. What I prefer is of course jumping to be 14, heading 14. Okay, let's see. Who wants to come on transfer? They are all very expensive. And alone? Alone, there are two guys. This one and actually this one. This one is actually very good. You remember I have this Marmola, but Marmola is short. And this guy with 15 heading and these stats is just better. He has also some dribbling and long range passes. I will add it on the short list. Let me see if I want to loan him how much I need to pay. It's expensive. But for now on the short list. If I want to reduce something, I mean... okay, let's go less jumping reach. Nothing. Sometimes there are tall players who has the height but jumping is... I mean heading is the poor but jumping is good. Like for example this guy. Look. He has 15 marking. Good positioning, good speed, 16 pace. For this value, he is actually very good. Now let me see. I will add it on the short list. I mean, this will not be the top players, but it will be decent ones. So I found two central defenders what I like, Otavio and the Mummy. At least for now. Okay, let's go now to the defensive midfielders, or let's say volantis or shit. Let's go work rate, tackling, passing, some vision, some pace, some decisioning, some long shot. Let's go everything 13. And then you can also put, if you like, nationality Spanish, nothing. You see, I can reduce, for example, long shot to 12, but increase work rate to 12. Nothing. It's only Mikel Merino who costs 40 million, even more. So the Spanish, nothing. All others, of course, there are more names. If I want to reduce something, I can reduce maybe decisioning to 12. And I can add also this one. And then we can see, anybody want to come on transfer? Okay, this one is interesting player. Why he is interesting player? Because he's Spanish. And cheap. But I see him more to play volante on support. So what do you think about this player for volante on support? I mean, I like insane work rate and tackling. He still has a long shot and finishing. He can score a little bit. Not the tallest. But in this league, he looks not so bad for this value. Also, his positioning marking not the greatest. Cannot jump. Yeah, but it's not so important in the mid. In the mid is not so important. The problem is I have already on my squad, I have the player who I don't need to pay. I have this Campana for backup volante, so no. So this guy nothing. Rice from the Hamburg. You see, also cheap option. Okay, let's see for the loan. For the loan, nothing. Okay, now let's see for DM on support. For DM on support, we will cut fucking vision, and I will remove long shot. It's not mandatory at all. And let's see. Let's see who we can buy. You see, there are some certain names. If I want to increase something, what I can increase always is of course work rate. So you see there are some certain names. This Czech guy is out of contract. My reputation is not the highest, so not the greatest. And of course, let me also add the height. I want DM a little bit taller, or at least 180 above, 183 and above. Okay, this is, let's say, a very high attributes. You see, 16 work rate. Okay, let's see if I can find somebody who is 22 and younger, but attributes are less. Okay, now I have some names. I can go even 21 and less. Diego Gomez from Paraguay. You see, free transfer. Free transfer. Not the greatest player. Guy from Freiburg. 10 million. Of course, Martel is here. Martel will be the best for me. But he wants to come or no? Let's see. No. No chance. I will add it on the short list. Freiburg. Who is this guy? This guy I never have. Not so bad. I mean, his tackling is not the best. I would like to have to see more tackling. So if you want to increase, I would say at least 14. Passing 12. Vision I don't care so much. Speed at least 12. Determination more. And decision at least 12. If you want, you can also slightly maybe decrease the height. These are the certain names. As you can see, I will also add it on the short list. There is not so many what I prefer. If you can't find the younger one, then we need to just go more up. More up with the age. Okay, let's go for until 33. Which player I can actually buy or loan? For example, this Madi Camara is on free. And he is actually very good. Problem with him is he can play DM on support. But again, I would like that he has better positioning. But he has one good advantage. Even as DM on support, he can score the goals. He's the free transfer. I mean, he has the work rate, tackling and the speed. So this is, let's say, meta type of player. Plus he has the strength. And he is free transfer. And as you can see, he is wanted by 20 clubs. Of course, I'm not sure about his hidden attributes. You need to scout him. So for now, I will just put it on my short list and I will scout. But he's pretty decent player and free. There are some older players, like for example this guy, but he lacks the speed. Who is this guy? This guy is the left-footed. Oh, this one is very good player. This one is very good for me. Why? Because he has all the defensive skills plus 15 marking and positioning 15. And he can jump. I'm adding it on the short list. Doesn't matter, he's 28. And who I can get on the loan? He will need time to adapt for sure. So as you can see, the current options are not the greatest. Now let's go for the wingers. Speed, agility, dribbling, flair. Determination of the ball. Okay, let's go everything 14. Everything 14, and let's click who wants to come on transfer. Ooh, Fidalgo wants to come. Problem with Fidalgo is doesn't fit in the tactic actually. If I buy Fidalgo and he plays on the left, what I will do with Molero? I need to retrain Molero and play him on the right. His left foot is fairly strong. Is this good option, boys? Molero right, Fidalgo on the left. Because this fucking Fidalgo it's having insane vision passing. And the flair. And determination. He has also some work rate. And he has also placed shots, and his traits are insane goal scoring. Opposition error and killer balls. I think with these two of them playing inside forwards here, my strikers, they will have a lot of supply. What do you think? Now let me see something. Okay, this is for the transfer. Anybody for loan? The Shwed. Shwed nothing. And now the next step is of course the strikers. Okay, let's see for a tall striker, jumping, heading, strength. And is there any Spanish nationality? So these are the Spanish who has physicality. How good is this one? Too short. Ten work rate, he's shit. This guy is a good loan option to play complete because he has the dribbling, he has passing, work rate, some speed also. So we will add it on the short list. Tony Martinez also. The Tony Martinez also can play advanced forward because he has speed. And he has to beat offside trap. So these are, and he can also of course jump. So these are the two Spanish strikers. And let's see the strikers who are not Spanish. I mean, there is a lot of options, but let's see, click on the transfer. Actually, decent amount. Chris Ramos. This Ramos is not very expensive. Fucking this Ramos is very good, boys. He can actually play advanced forward. He's 193 tall with 15 pace acceleration. I mean, composure, anticipation is not the greatest. Off the ball is good. And he has the work rate. I'm also adding him. Anybody else what I like? I mean, this guy is having a lot of issues. I think will be very inconsistent. Thiago from Brentford. More or less, this is not bad players for this team. I will just now scout them. Not world-class players, but they are pretty good. And we are, of course, we are in the June. Things will change later on. We will look for maybe a wonderkid type of the players. But first, let's see with these ones. That's it for now.